9.25 is Shelley's score. And we move to the floor exercise. Correction on beam, I should say. This is Tricia Bonomo of the University of Oklahoma, ready to start that event.
And Tricia is a coach's dream. She works so hard at everything she does. She's been voted the most improved for the last 3 years. A very dedicated individual. To a great start so far. Half turn. Back handspring. Beautiful jeté on the balance beam. Very difficult. Full turn. She has slight little balance breaks throughout the routine. Ever so slight. Pike jump right into a back handspring, straddle down. Here comes the dismount. Round off, full twist. Little trouble on the landing, but overall a very solid routine. A lot of originality and plenty of difficulty.
Nice work by Tricia, and we'll return to the Hearn Center in just a moment.
Definitely been their most consistent gymnast over the past couple of years. Which in the sport of gymnastics, it's almost the most important factor. Handspring layout, step out. Whoa! And she manages to stay on.
He's a political science major and an all Big 8 academic student.
Her sister Cassie was also a great gymnast from Oklahoma. Handspring into a split jump. Again, that should have been more directly connected to get credit for that. Another requirement on the balance beam is to work low to the beam, and that's what she's fulfilling right now. Nice original skill, first performed by Kelly Garrison while she was at Oklahoma. In fact, it's called the Garrison. And the dismount, round off back with a full twist. Another solid routine.
Jessica congratulating. And on the vaults, Lisa McCready.
I'm very impressed with Lisa. She has continued to improve throughout her collegiate career, and it's really nice to see.
She's from the University of Nebraska.
Now, this is an event that Nebraska really wanted to try and make up some ground on Oklahoma. It can be a very strong event, a high-scoring event as well. So they need to take advantage of that. Handspring front tuck. Ooh, big step on the landing. That's one of the more highly rated vaults in collegiate gymnastics. It's worth a 9.9.
Kathy, in the vault, speed to the apparatus depends, I suspect, on what you're going to do.
Well, some skills are done more technically, and they're more, you need to be more in control, so the run will tend to be a controlled run. This type of vault, you want a lot of power, so she uses all the speed she possesses.
There to see the score, 9.70 for Lisa, and we'll return to the Hearn Center. Stay with us. For exercise, we'll watch Julie Dorn of the University of Missouri.
And Julie placed 6th on this event at the NCAAs last year. All-American status in doing so. Certainly made herself one of the best gymnasts ever for Missouri. Full twisting double back, a very difficult tumbling skill. Very few performed in collegiate gymnastics. Difficulty so far on the floor exercise. Double twist. Still needs to make those dance moves much bigger. They're nice moves. A little bit more energy. She finishes with a double twist. It's nice choreography. She just needs to show it off more and make it big as life. Very nice routine, particularly that first tumbling run. Full twisting double back.
Julie Dorn of the University of Missouri. Talking to her coach, Jake Jacobson now. Jake Jacobson knows it's important for his team to compete well at home.
Oh, I think so. Competing at home does give you an advantage, but, and again, you know, this is my 12th year at Mizzou, and we've never won a Big 8 championship, so we'd like to win one.
Big score for Julie, 9.85. Impressive. Well, that just has to be thrilling when you hit an event like that. Here's Monica Fields on beam. Monica Fields of the University of Oklahoma.
And just like there's a lot of pressure, oh, I was just going to say on the first gymnast up, there's a lot of pressure on that last gymnast up because she's put there to get the big score. It's a beautiful mount. Layout, step out right after the beam, slightly off to the side.
Watching Monica yesterday, Kathy, as she was working out last evening prior to these championships. And
two back handsprings into a layout step out. A little off on the landing, but she pulls it around.
She was having trouble with her mount during that warm-up session. Seemed to carry through to the competition.
She has beautiful style on this event. Nice extension, shows off every move. Needs to be a little more crisp on those turns and the dance moves. The leg extension, everything is pretty. Just needs to be a little bit more energetic. Finish with
Not a
right
bad routine other than the tough start she had, and we'll pause here. We'll be back to the Hearn Center in just a moment. Monica Fields of Oklahoma with a 9.80 leads. Tina Gamboa of Oklahoma, 9.70. And from Nebraska, Lisa McCready at 9.70. And on the bars competition, Iowa State, Missouri, and Oklahoma are finished there. Jessica Fry of OU at 9.75. Stephanie Castile at 9.65. And Tricia Bonomo of Oklahoma at 9.55, the top three. And on the beam, with Oklahoma finished, as well as Nebraska and Missouri. Jennifer Sand leads with a 9.80, tied with Tricia Bonomo of Oklahoma. Then it's Julie Dorn of Missouri at 9.70, along with Lisa McCready of Nebraska. And on the floor exercise, and Oklahoma due next, finished Iowa State, Nebraska, and Missouri, and Julie Dorn leads with 9.85. Cece Osell of Nebraska at 9.80. Lisa McCready among two at 9.70 from Nebraska, along with Jennifer Sand. The all-around competition after the third round, and Lisa McCready of Nebraska leads with a 29.10. Julie Dorn of Missouri at 28.95. Then it's Jessica Fry and others. And the team competition, Oklahoma 143.20, Nebraska 142.60, Missouri at 142.05, Iowa State trails at 138.90. And this is the final rotation or final round with Oklahoma on floor exercise. Missouri will move to the vault. Nebraska on the uneven parallel bars, or uneven bars, and Iowa State on the beam.
And again, this should be a really good rotation as well. Very exciting routines on floor by Oklahoma. And Nebraska is on what historically has been their best event, the uneven bars. But Oklahoma did expand their lead. Now 143.2 to 142.6. That's a fairly comfortable lead.
And we start with Oklahoma on the floor. Stephanie Castillo will start it off. Stephanie, one of the captains of this Oklahoma team.
She really plays an important role for this team, not only as captain, but leading off on several of the events. It's a very important job.
She is a senior. Her freshman year was a tough one for her because she missed most of the year because of a knee injury.
Last tumbling run, back with a full twist.
This, by the way, is the first year that she's competed without a knee brace, so she ends her routine.
Very nice routine, not packed full of difficulty. The most difficult run was the first one. A tuck double back.
And a look at that first run by Stephanie.
Now you can see she gets pretty good lift, but really has to pull it around.
And from there we move to the final tumbling round.
And she just finished with a full twist, but it was nice and clean, so she doesn't give away any form deductions. But really, to be competitive at nationals, they need to upgrade the difficulty in these routines. Because many of the top teams in the country are finishing their routines with double back somersaults.
And the score, 9.35 for Stephanie. And here's Stacy Schroeder from the University of Oklahoma. Stacy, just a freshman from Kingwood, Texas.
Pike double back. Oh, sits down on the landing. That's a fall. Half a point deduction. Begins to make that lead not look quite as comfortable.
By the way, there are 2 judges for each of these events.
final score. Double twist for her middle tumbling.